What is lesson planning and how can I start in an ECE classroom? Lesson plans guide teachers to intentionally plan specific steps in instruction based on information or skills students need to learn. A well thought out lesson plan provides a framework that guides early ed teachers in delivering content in a consistent manner. This consistency and predictability helps establish routines and expectations, creates a safe learning environment, lowers the likelihood of challenging behaviors, and helps ease the chaos that can come up during transitions. The intentionality in a lesson plan also maximizes a teacher's ability to individualize lessons to each child's specific needs and provides opportunities to scaffold learning. Lesson plans ensure that teachers explore the developmental and educational goals the children in their care need to meet and that milestones are supported across various domains, including social, emotional, cognitive, and physical development. Lesson plans centered in research-based standards, as seen in the state-approved curricula, help to ensure that activities are developmentally appropriate. A curriculum can include content guidelines and expectations, including how materials are placed in a classroom organization, the nature of the interactions, as well as other aspects of effective teaching practices. Lesson plans are an integral part of curricula as they support teachers' abilities to intentionally and effectively teach and scaffold learning using all of the aforementioned items. Each research-based curriculum will contain their own proprietary recommendations and templates on writing lesson plans. By planning ahead, teachers can also ensure that they're better able to observe what children know and assess children's growth as a result of the lesson. This phenomenon is called the observe, assess, and plan cycle. Let's talk more about each of these actions. Observation is the first step in the cycle. Observations made by teachers can be done informally through use of anecdotes, examples of children's work, and photos. They can also be done formally through use of performance-based assessments such as Teaching Strategies Gold or HighScope Core Advantage. Find a method that works best for you for documenting what you observe, taking note of behaviors, interactions, play, and learning styles to inform the planning phase of the cycle. Assess. The next part of the cycle is assess. This refers to when an educator gets to reflect on the observations they've made. Review your observations and assessments for signs of progress children are making. What is or isn't working? Did your plan meet your goal? How did your plan support and benefit children's learning? What are the children's strengths? Plan. When in the planning stage, educators use a variety of information to help determine the content of a lesson, including the New Jersey Learning Standards, the observations they've made of children's skills, and the children's interests. Teachers may also choose to have current events such as seasons, holidays, and events, as well as common experiences such as going to the doctor or different types of buildings shape the content of a lesson plan. Educators should also account for the different learning opportunities within their daily schedule. Do you have a set outdoor time every day? How can you incorporate nature discussions during that period? Do you have a balance of child-led and adult-led moments in your schedule? What ways will you support or guide learning during those times? It's important that plans are flexible and responsive to children's needs and interests. If children aren't interested in the lesson, children will be less receptive to it, so you know your approach isn't working. Adaptability is key. There are a variety of ways you may choose to write your lesson plans, choosing note cards, daily plans, weekly plans, or something electronic. It's important that you find something that works well for you in your classroom. Please see the link in the description if you'd like to take a look at these examples further. After the planning phase, the cycle starts again as educators implement their plan and observe students' growth and receptiveness to the lesson. During implementation, ensure that you're also extending children's learning through curiosity, listening, expanding vocabulary and on concepts, and asking open-ended questions. Let's take a closer look at a lesson plan made for a toddler classroom. The teacher who wrote this plan used a template that allows her to write something in for every day of the week, and she's broken down the plan to be in alignment with her schedule. We see in the read aloud section, she's chosen a different book for every day of the week. This was a choice she made to support the Birth to 3 objective, develops interest in and involvement with books and other print materials. Remember that it would also be okay to use the same book several days in a row, as children thrive on repetition, and there are different ways to talk about a book so children can get something new each time. We see that she picked an activity and a correlated objective for every part of this lesson plan. When we look at the objectives she chose within the transition activities, we can see that she revisits some of the activities and objectives that she previously used. while also finding ways to include variety and how to achieve those objectives. On the second page of this lesson plan, the teacher includes a reflection section that allows her to consider accommodations, strengths, areas for change, and opportunities that can be repeated based on observations. By observing, assessing, and planning, we put the child at the center of learning and can ensure that lessons are individualized, responsive, and supportive. These are some tips to keep in mind when writing a lesson plan. Keep each child in mind and plan activities with different levels of advancement, considering children who need more support, as well as children who are ready for more challenges. Keep play interesting by rotating materials and plan around the materials you have. Review at the end of the week what worked or didn't work and make changes to improve outcomes. Learn as much as you can about the age group you're serving. What makes them different from other age groups? Use what you know children love to introduce new activities or concepts. Keep in mind that children at this age will connect more with concepts that they have concrete experiences with. Don't fly by the seat of your pants. Plan with intention so children can advance. To hear more about the concepts shared within this FAQ video, check out our past videos on schedules and transitions, and be on the lookout for videos in the future on observing, assessing, and planning. For more information on being an intentional teacher, please see our courses on Teachable, Intentional Care for Infants, Toddlers, and Twos, and Intentional Teaching for Preschool.